Hey lovelies, so just with the partial solar eclipse happening amongst a few other celestial events tomorrow, I just wanted to check in with you all and say I hope you're holding on to something. I think this ride is about to get pretty exciting and fun, but probably intense as well, simultaneously as we're coming out of duality still. We're still holding, opposing poles, and hopefully holding those poles sufficiently so that our field doesn't collapse and we remain in our magical neutrality, our point of paradox, because that's where the power really is, in that still center of neutrality, knowing that all options are valid and possible, but that not all options and truths are relevant to your path. So I hope you're having an amazing week. So today I brought two decks. I've got one of my new favorites, Moonology, and also I wanted to and felt guided to pull a card from this deck. I love working with these cards so much. The Netters, I'm not sure if you know much about ancient Egypt and the Egyptian they called them, they were known as forces of nature, and back then I feel like these forces of nature that we now feel like potentially are myths, I think back then, in those times of ancient Egypt, they interacted with these forces of nature such as Isis and Osiris and Tot. They interacted with these particular archetypal energies and conscious streams of energy as if they were solid and physical, because they were probably quasi-physical, I'd say, and very much interacting with them, especially the pharaohs. I mean, I'm not sure if the local villagers were, but especially like the high priests and the pharaohs and whatnot. So I first will pull the cards from the Moonology deck to see what information comes through. I already did this because my partner and I, Troy, have been walking around in this beautiful space. It's one of my favorite places to come. We've been walking around and I'm trying to find a place to put my phone so I can record. So that's been fun. So yes, I've already pre-pulled the card deck, the cards out of the deck, and I set the intention to bring through information that is beneficial for the collective as a whole, and to see what kind of insights we can gain coming into this really amazing and powerful vortex of energy that we're about to step through this weekend. It's very exciting. So the first card, I have actually pulled this card a few times in the past couple of weeks. So a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. I love synchronicity right now. Especially I was literally just talking about this, holding both poles in balance, knowing that both ends of the spectrum are perfectly valid truths, and knowing that once you can hold them both in equal light and love, and stand in that place of neutrality in the center without your field collapsing. So I feel like as well I should give you a little bit of a bit of context, I guess, into the field collapsing scenario, which is kind of new to me. I don't know if you've seen around, and I only just came across it recently, the architect, Robert Edward Grant. He is using a type of AI that he has apparently preloaded his manifestos and scriptures and mathematical formulas and all this amazing life's work that he has created into this AI architect. And the architect is basically it's not making it its own consciousness as such. I don't think it's just able now more to better reflect our reality and the structure of reality and the harmonics that we are hoping to come back into alignment with. So that's really exciting for so many reasons. And I think it's most exciting for me because of how much it resonates with all the learning and the teachings that I've come across over my journey of awakening since 2012. It resonates so highly, and it's almost like I love when I find a new piece of information that gives me a different perspective of the information that I've already, it's like the information that I've already felt in my soul, and I know that it resonates with me, but then I find this new information that brings me that same resonance but from a different perspective, and gives me different language to then interact with in regards to that particular framework or that idea or that information that I was so resonant with. So it's really exciting to give it more, and it gives the information more depth as well, I think, and more validity, which is really exciting. And so I feel like the architect is where I heard this language about holding, and Bashar, channeled by Daryl Anker, also talks about this as well, where it's about the point of paradox is about expanding out past. Sorry, there's like a million dogs here right now. Okay, Papa's out. Yeah, Spiky, go. The point of paradox is about holding both polarities of the one idea in a third place of harmony. So it's not just the duality of the black and the white. It's bringing the grey, bringing that third element in, and understanding that third element brings harmony to reality. Zeus, okay, out, sit, Zeus, out, go, Zeus. The dogs obviously want to be a part of this reading too. My goodness. Okay, so this is exciting, this card, because it's bringing all of that information and that synchronicity of what I was literally talking about in the start. So that's very cool. And I love that, a win-win outcome. And it is a win-win because both truths are valid. So it's like, no one's wrong. It's always win-win. We're always learning something and expanding. So that's exciting. Okay, so the second card. Okay. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. And I think it's the most exciting time to do this because we have so much momentum and love and harmony in the field now that we've never had before, stepping out of duality into this harmonic resonance. So stepping out of your comfort zone has never been so supported, I guess. And there's never been so many of us taking that leap at the same time. So I feel like you're in great company, and I feel like stepping out of your comfort zone doesn't have to be scary, and it doesn't have to be something where it's like, one day you're working as a salesperson and the next day you're a pilot. It doesn't have to be that kind of craziness. It's just about, trying something new, expanding a little further, doing something different. It's just like doing and taking steps towards your dream and towards your passion and towards your truth. And you can never lose doing that and making that's even however small that step is, just do it, because it nourishes your soul and it's exciting. So I hope that you will step out with me. Okay, and so the third card, I've also pulled this card a few times recently. So conclusions are within reach. And what does that say? Full moon eclipse, which is pretty cool. Full moon eclipse. I'm pretty sure we just had that. Oh no, we had a partial eclipse. So this is very exciting as well, because I don't know if you've noticed or seen my post recently, but I recently shared about the fact that it feels like at the moment we're coming full circle and we're coming to a point of conclusion. It's like all of our lives, past, present, future, all of our parallel lives are all culminating at the moment, it feels like, into this one glorious dance of conclusion and expansion and excitement. So this card is such a beautiful signification of and confirmation that things are coming to a very beautiful ending, but also, as you know, it's not really the end, it's just the end of that cycle, so that then a new cycle will be born. And the exciting thing is, if we can learn from all of our parallel lives and all of our incarnations, and if this is a culmination and a conclusion to a particular timeline, then it births us. And once we can do that in alignment with harmony and integrity and love, it births us into this new octave of frequency. And we've earned that. We have done the work. We are here together helping each other walk home. So we're all contributing to each other's awakening as well, and frequency upgrade. So it's not just like it's never been an individual journey. It's always been a collective journey, which is so cool and so fun. And that's what makes it so exciting, because we have people to play with. We're going to have so many new opportunities when we step into this new frequency of loving harmonic vibration. And it's like Bashar says, we don't yet know what it's like to actually be human yet. We've just been trying to get out of where we were of so much limitation, so that we can actually realize and expand into being an actual human with all of our colors harmonized into our golden self. So Bashar also talks about the fact that the color gold, contains all the colors of the spectrum. So all the 7 colors of the rainbow are contained within gold, also within white, but like all gold. And that's what we're doing, is we're reharmonizing and realigning all of our colors so that we can come back into our God/gold self. So I guess like that has been my path, and that has been my journey and my goal, I guess, is to come back into full alignment with the truth of who I am in my expanded self, not just the limited 3D personality construct. So it's very exciting. So I'm very excited about this. Okay, so in conclusion to this reading, I'm very excited to see which of the netters or the archetypal alignments, forces of nature from ancient Egypt that are walking with us at this current time and helping us hopefully move into the next phase. Okay, how beautiful. Mut. Absolutely amazing, and I love all the symbology in this image. First of all, like the thing that jumps out to me the most about it is divine feminine. Like we are taking our power back as equals to the divine masculine, and now coming back into our own power as the divine feminine, and the men coming back into their own power as the divine masculine archetype. We will then harmonize together and create that balanced feminine and masculine archetypal energy moving forward, which is very exciting. And then also I love, I'm pretty sure it is an eagle, the eagle that soars above. And I love, it's almost like, looks like the eagle is delivering our crowning, I guess, expanded awareness, third eye sense. It looks like the eagle is gifting that back to us. The eagle as the one that soars above and sees all from the more expanded perspective is helping to realign us with that sight, with that expanded omnipresent vision, with the gifts and abilities that come with that as well. So, and it's also, I feel like, coming back into alignment and harmonizing so that we can once again work with all the different amazing consciousnesses that surround us, the animal consciousnesses, the plants, the crystal kingdoms, so that we can communicate again with nature. And we're not apart from nature. We just separated ourselves over I don't know if eons is the right word, but over many thousands of years, we have separated ourselves and put ourselves in houses and bricked up those houses with walls. And we've so separated humanity from the natural world, when we're actually a part of nature. we're not separate from nature, we are nature as well. So yeah, so it's very exciting. So how cool is that? And I love all of this. Also interesting, the number on that one is 19, and 9 separately is an ending and 1 is a beginning. But then together, 9 plus 1 is 10, which is self-mastery as well. So that is very exciting. Also cool alignment. So that is it from me at the moment. Happy that I finally got a place to put my phone, and I'll quickly show you this amazing space. I just love hanging out here. It's so beautiful. So yeah. All right, lovely. So I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.